Okay. So, I think OBS is back now. So if you need to, quick pause play and refresh the stream. Yeah, there we go. We should be good now. But, yeah. So, as I was saying, this is an E4 Sherman hull. The E4 Sherman was, as you know, outdated partway through the war when they upgraded to the E8. This hull in and of itself makes no sense in a modern setting. So like in a Cold War era battlefield, this thing wasn't gonna cut it. Which is why it didn't take them long to upgrade from the M50 to the M51. Because the 105 was so much better at dealing with Cold War era tanks, to the point that the hull didn't even matter. Thank you for the hydrate. So if I'm remembering the facts correctly with this, the M51, the upgraded version of this, was in service until the 80s. I just want you to take that into effect. A tank that was designed and built, essentially, in the 40s, was in service in the Israeli military until the 80s because of a gun upgrade. Yeah, it's like the modification that the Israelis did to the Sherman to make the M51 made it a really, really solid gun platform. Because, like, the whole point of it was to not get shot. While the gun itself was way more accurate when they upgraded to the 105, it served its purpose until it was eventually phased out by the Magach and the Merkava. Yeah, exactly. That's what the Israelis thought as well. It was like, it's a tank destroyer, essentially. So, like, that's why this one that's armed with the little 75 got phased out really quickly, but the 105 stayed in service until the 80s. Because the 105 was good at taking out basically anything they'd encounter in the Cold War. Because, like, their only opposition really at the time was armed with, like, outdated Soviet tanks. So they were getting, like, modified T-34s, and, like, at the most recent, even, like, up to today, I think a lot of the militaries around the Israeli armed forces are still using, like, T-55s. If that. So, like, the M51 was more than adequate at dealing with a lot of them. Yeah. It's like, now we've upgraded to, like, 120s. Like, I think it's a 105 rifled, if I'm remembering correctly. I could have to, like, double check that, but... Point of the matter, I want to get to this, because this is what irks me about the team that works on this game as well. Let me go to tier 8 here. It's already in the game. This is the M51 Super Sherman. This is what I thought should be the beginning of the Israeli tanks. Look at the difference in the gun. This is good. This thing was in service in an active military until the 80s. Like this is an actual Cold War tank. Yeah, no, this was literally already in the game files. So they intentionally basically took the model of the gun off of one of the light tanks and used the, I want to say they used the Firefly's turret. Which, like, there's nothing wrong with reusing assets in different ways. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just they could have, you know, put a more effective thing in that was already in the game. It is possibly just me nitpicking because, like, it seems like the team that works on this really just kind of doesn't care about the game anymore. So that is partially why I nitpick so much, because as, like, some of you probably know, I love game dev. I really love devs. I love seeing behind the scenes of games. But I really like when a dev cares about the game they're making. And you can tell when somebody cares about what they're making. E. See, like, that's why I love hearing so much about what you've been working on, Beckett, because, like, you can tell, like, how much you care about it. Like, that is what I appreciate a lot. Like, in the case of, like, this game, though, like, the team that works on this game seems like they've given up, and they're just after the money. Especially with the microtransactions being super predatory. Like, this game has really predatory microtransactions. Like, if you want to make money in this game, you basically have to have a premium tank and premium time. Which, by themselves, not super much, but you kind of need them in combination. Exactly. Like, there's also, like, a very big lack of transparency here. And they've added a lot of things that have overall gone over very poorly and been very poorly received, but they keep doing it. Like, for instance, with the winter maps, they keep adding these color filters, which kind of hurt the eyes. And I don't understand why. Ah, here we go. This is the exact model of the actual, like, M51 Super Sherman. See, like, they have the actual Israeli model in the game. They could have literally just, like, put this over there and changed the stats a little bit for the Cold War mode. Like, or at least given the option to have the 105 on the M50 to make it a little more competitive. And it's kind of like how like early 40s and yeah, like early to mid 40s American tank design Crimson. We used a lot of similar suspension systems and building techniques in order to get tanks out quicker, since we mass produced them. We just made them to work and get them out there as quickly as possible. So there's a lot of shared parts in order to make construction faster. Which, like, from an engineering standpoint, if you need to create a large number of things, having shared parts is a blessing, because it means manufacturers only have to make one kind. And this one, this is something that I don't get to talk about a whole lot, but as you can probably tell by looking at this hull, how it's different from the E4 hull on the M50. The M50 is a riveted hull. The M51 is a cast hull, meaning the E4 has several plates that are riveted together, whereas the M51 here is one solid sheet of metal. This is a sheet of metal that's literally like cast into the form that it's needed to be. Which honestly cuts down a lot on repair if you ever need to. Whereas with the riveted one, you basically would have to like replace an entire plate or weld something onto it. Like this one, you can just weld this thing back together, patch it up, and go. Yeah. It's like you've got a few pieces on this that's riveted there, but for the most part, this entire hull is just one solid sheet of steel. That's something in engineering that I thought is always really cool about old tank design. Cast hulls are really cool. Because it cuts down a lot on production time if you just have like the sheets of steel in the shape already. It really cuts down on a lot of time. Plus, like, if there's so many things with shared parts, it's really easy to replace them. So, like, the more things that use similar suspension systems and or similar, like, gun platforms, you can just swap parts out. Got a tank that's not being used, you can take a part off of it, put it on something that's being used. You know, June, that's actually pretty accurate to what it is. That's pretty much what it is they just have molds. And Stoner, I'm very partial to the Leopard. I'm very, very partial to the Leopard. In between that or the Merkava. Yeah. Aiko, both you and June are pretty accurate. They literally do have like the molds for the hull. So they basically just pour the molten steel into the mold, get the casing ready, and it's good. And they just have to like weld it together. As far as like modern equipment and stuff on it, I would say that the whatever iteration of the Abrams we're on right now is very advanced, but it is also outdated. Like I'm not even gonna front, the Abrams platform itself is pretty outdated. It's still super advanced for tanks, but it is definitely due an upgrade. But yeah. That's just one of the things that I've picked up while like just studying about tanks and my like previous interest in going into mechanical engineering. So yeah, that's my little like nerd out segment there. Like I love talking about tanks. I really do. I have a soft spot for machinery. Love that, June. Like, here's the thing with this that gets me, because, like, you go from the M50 Sherman here. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my tank stock, Crimson. But you see, like, the way that they have the Israeli line set up right now. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Ah, needed that. And the posture check. This is the thing. You go from the M50 Sherman, which feels kind of inadequate compared to the other tanks at Era 1, because it does so little damage. And then you immediately jump to the Tehran 4, which some of you might be able to tell this is basically just a reverse-engineered Soviet tank. If I remember correctly, I think this is just a T-55. It's been retrofitted. I'm glad you all enjoy hearing me talk about it. So yeah, as you can immediately tell, this gun is a little bit bigger. Since it's a T-55, it starts out with a 100mm gun. And I do agree, Stoner, the Finns need a tank in this. They really do. I appreciate that. See, and then there's like 2 iterations here of the Tehran, which this, if I remember correctly, this is an L7. I could be wrong here, but I believe this is the British L7 105. So they basically took the tank that I just showed a minute ago and slapped a slightly bigger gun in it. Okay, so it's not exactly the L, it's not exactly the L7, but it does use HESH, so it is in fact a British design gun, but it's probably the Israeli counterpart. So yeah, these 3 tanks right here are all in the same era. All 3 of these are in Era 1. This one has the largest gun and the most health. So yeah, all 3 of these tanks can fight each other. Which is why I feel like the M50 with the 75mm is probably the worst choice for an opening. When the M51, which has a 105, would have been better, even though that's like my opinion and my like tank nerd going wild. And then we get to Era 2. We get the Magach. This is what phased out the M51. It's a modified M60 Patton. So, basically, the Americans gave the Israeli armed forces a bunch of M60 Pattons that we'd retired, and they modified them. era. And that's true, Stoner. They want things to be difficult with this game, which also has 105. But essentially, it's an M60 Patton. The first one's not too much different from the American counterpart. Then we get the Tehran 6. This, if I remember correctly, is a modified 140. It's either a modified 140 or a modified T62A. As you might be able to tell, it kind of has it has a 115 millimeter gun. That's fair, Crimson. So yeah, we're getting up there in the calibers now. Then we get to the Magach 6B. This is when the Israelis started messing with reactive armor. You know what? I appreciate that, Beckett. As you can see here, this is where they first started experimenting with all these reactive plates. So would anyone like to know what reactive plate armor does? Because honestly, this is something that has fascinated me, and I love its existence. Basically, what reactive plate armor does is it's essentially an anti-RPG defense system. What happens is a rocket and or some explosive shaped charges will hit this plate and detonate, and the plate will pop off, taking all of the damage and preventing the tank from taking any hits. That's all good, Neely. I appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, like all of these plates that you see like bolted on here, when they take damage from explosives, they will just basically pop off. And not quite, June. Like, I love these. Understand, understandable, Beckett. But like, I love this. Yeah, that is true as well. Some of them are filled to when an explosion hits them, it counters the explosion. Basically, like neutralizing it. Love that. And the British term in it is just isn't it? Yeah. It's just slang for isn't it? Yeah. Like modern reactive armor, you have the sensors to where they can react to incoming projectiles and explosives. Which is really fascinating. Like currently what's in the game right now that I'm showing as well is they only have the medium. Because the Magach is actually not the main service tank. Yeah, so take a look here at this version of the Magach. Yeah. And then a lot of modern tanks actually have what's called a trophy system. which will use lasers to intercept RPGs and detonate them before they get too close. It's really limited and still kind of experimental, and I think a lot of places have actually like just done away with them. But yeah. Defensive capabilities are really nice. Like this is where they start making their own modifications. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Exactly, Crimson. The trophy system is a really cool idea. And I think they've kind of shifted it to more like area defense systems rather than vehicle defense systems. Which makes sense because of how much power a lot of them need to operate. It's a lot of processing. Yeah. Like, let me go to the most advanced Magok that they have here. This is close to what the last Magok actually looked like. Because if I'm remembering correctly, the Israelis kind of retired the Magok for the Merkava program. But yeah, like, as you can see, it still kept the engine deck of the M60. But everything else is pretty much unrecognizable from the initial tank. If I remember correctly, is it still a 105? It's still a 105, yeah. Yeah, it looks really modern. Like this is a lot of advancement in like defensive capabilities. And I respect it. Their retrofits are really interesting. So I'm hoping in the near future they add the heavies, which will have the Merkava. Because that's the one I'm really interested in. It is essentially made to hide everything but the gun. And I love that so much. Well, I mean, there sort of is, in a loose sense. If I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Yeah. Like, the M60, like, prototype. And I guess you could consider, like, the G.I. Joe Cat and the whatever the other thing is. The Mobat. You can kind of consider those sort of Abrams. I mean, they basically are. Well, I mean, June, the G.I. Joe tanks are pretty close. They might as well be sci-fi tanks. And then, to a loose extent, you could say the MBT-70 kind of is. Yeah, the lunar event is definitely sci-fi. Though I still wish they'd bring back tugboats. I miss the tugboats. Like, the M60AX is close, even though it's an M60. They have interesting premiums. it looks so weird. It's like the design of the MBT-70 just looks so weird because the turret's so fat and the hull is like so minimal. Now it absolutely was a test. Oh!
Extra thick!
Thank you, Echo. This is basically just a modified version of the Sheridan's gun. Yeah, this is really, really interesting. Because it also has, like, no armor. Which I think stands to reason because this was a test? A prototype? Yeah. Or at least the version they used in the game was a prototype. MBT-70 is one of those things that kind of like eludes me, because as far as like modern tanks are concerned, I don't really know all that much about the modern tanks, but I did notice that it does have the hydropneumatic suspension. At least it looks like it does. Yeah. Like, I want to say it was just a prototype. Then we have these, which are just I mean, it's literally the same hull. It's literally the same hull. It's almost the same tank. I'm curious, is the Mobat also the same exact tank? Because that's gonna be really funny. It's the same tank, and they just put side skirts on it. I love that they've made the same exact premium tank essentially 3 times, but just added a few little bits and pieces here. It's literally the same exact tank. The same exact tank is there 3 times. Uh, that's kind of funny, but it's not like the most egregious like predatory microtransaction thing they've done, because they have 3 of the exact same tanks but with different skins on them for the Hot Wheels stuff. Ah, okay, so it's like a NATO. Okay, that makes sense. The MBT-70 is essentially a NATO tank. That does make a lot of sense. We'll look and see if there's any of these. Like, the Conqueror Mark II being in Era 2 makes no sense. The Conqueror being in Era 2 makes no sense. Compared to what it fights in this game, it should not be in Era 2. Wait, hold up. The Titan 59D is an Era 3 premium? What is that gun? I'm curious. Huh. The new Panther? Which new Panther? Oh yeah, the Ontos. I haven't seen it actually. This is probably like one of the most American tank destroyer designs. Like, you know what? Let's strap 6 recoilless rifles onto a pyramid with tracks. Thank you for the hydrate, Beckett. It's like literally all it is just it's just 6 guns. It's literally just 600 and I think it's 105mm cannons. No, 106. 6 106mm cannons. I haven't seen the new Panther from Rheinmetall. I've heard that it's interesting. I'm gonna say this because again, this is me nitpicking again. They call this the M50. They call this the M50. Thankfully, they actually put Sherman with it, but still, they could have just called this the Ontos. Because they have Ontos there, but when you see it, it just says M50. Another reason why I think they should have put the M51 instead of the M50. Because then they could have just put M51 on the scoreboard. It's really weird, and to be honest, still, this UI still bothers me. Oh, that makes sense. The Swedes also make some really interesting tanks. Considering that the S tanks were all MBTs but had no turrets. Oh, was it super zoomed in? Okay, yeah. It was in fact super zoomed in.
Enemies incoming! Either take them out or capture their base! Let's go!
Yeah. It's one of the things that I love about engineering.
Look out! Enemy spotted! We've been detected. Enemy exposed! Enemy got us in their sights!
That is an interesting place for both of those 4005s. I'm not gonna lie, as far as like the modern tanks are concerned, absolutely. 100%. I can agree with that. Gaijin has actually put in a lot of work since the last time that I've played, and if you want to play like modern tanks, 100% War Thunder.
Enemy exposed.
All the way.
The enemy knows our
It is
location.
true, but then again, like, you gotta remember, like, War Thunder is a flight engine.
Power's hit. It can barely steer.
It's literally a flight sim.
Outbound.
They just have tanks and ships. You can also use a flight stick on War Thunder, which is pretty damn cool. I'll be honest. Yeah, exactly. The only thing about it is that it's definitely not as arcadey. Even arcade is not as arcadey as this is. Oh my god, I don't know how the flight stick would work for tanks, but I'm curious.
That one bounced. Enemy got us in their sights. We're ready to fire.
Ow.
That one left the hole. Penetration.
Okay, you fired so I can get 2 shots out. Reload. Yep.
That one went straight through.
Oh, you talking about IL-2?
They found us.
I haven't heard of that game in so long.
Penetration. They spotted us.
That's what I was afraid of.
Enemy got us in their
Oh
sights.
god. Not having the upgrades for this is pain. Damn. Oh, yeah, no, World of Warplanes was not the best. When they redid it and brought it back online, it was better, but whoo, was it not great.
Great job, team.
They should have just done it on console, honestly. 'Cause, like, console, it would have probably done well. But just PC having to compete with, like, War Thunder, I was like, yeah, nah. Nah. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, like, Warplanes didn't have that many controls since, like, aiming basically did most of the work for you. Like, Ace Combat's great. Ace Combat's really good. I just don't trust myself with flying in games. Hey, 73, let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now to play the Centurion. I'm not gonna lie. Current Centurion in this does not feel great. I'll be honest. Yeah. That's fair, Aiko. I feel that. I have been around some tanks. I really enjoy the inner workings of a tank, and I very badly want to go to some tank museums. Because, like, I know there's one that opened up not too long ago here in the States, and then there's also the big one in Bovington, and the one that would be harder to go to would be in Vinca. That's the only place that has the mouse. I like tank history. Oh, you would absolutely hate the TKS, then Crimson. Or what was the little Italian TD? You would absolutely hate those because those are two-man crew tanks, and they are tiny. And honestly, I don't like being off the ground. I know and respect planes, but at the same time, I am terrified of heights and do not like leaving the ground.
Enemy got us in their sights.
Ships, however, I really, really like ships.
I see one of them. Dead. Our track is up. Let's move it.
Oh, we're so
Track
fucked.
hit.
Yep. Yep. That is in fact what happened, June. Yeah, like honestly, like submarines don't bother me at all. But it's partially because I'm not very like tall. So I can actually like fit through a lot of the doorways and stuff without bonking my head pretty easily. See, it's like honestly, like ships and subs don't bother me that much. Being in the water, however, is what bothers me. Like, if I'm on a ship or I'm in a sub, I'm okay. The minute that I am in the water, I am not okay. That's the one thing I remember most people talking about with subs, is that if you are over a certain height, you're gonna hit your head on a doorway. It's gonna happen. Yeah, like, the problem with me is I am one of those people that doesn't really float well. I kind of sink in the water. Yeah. See, there are reasons why I did not pursue certain careers. Because, yeah. I'm not good in the water. I was also, like, at the same time, like, I'm asthmatic, so basic training is not something that was sounding feasible for me.
It's over.
Oof.
Everyone fall back.
Like, that's one of the tanks I'm trying to get through this, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the Century in Cold War. At least not yet, because I don't have, like, the 20-pounder. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You are really on top of it today, Beckett. I appreciate that. You're definitely making sure I am thoroughly hydrated today. I appreciate that. We got the cooldown timed, ready to go. Respectable. I love that. Thank you for the posture check, Squiz.
We've got enemies in the area. Either take them all out or capture their base.
Bam,
Let's roll.
bam, 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 bam. This is a terrible map for this tank. You know, that's true, Jim. Bam.
The enemy knows our location.
And I'm already spotted. That's great. Which means there's probably a light tank over here. Or in the middle somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. See, like, the things that make me uneasy with the water are the same things that make me uneasy in the dark. depending on the water, if I can't tell what's in the water with me, I get a little nervous.
The enemy knows our location. We pierced their armor.
Okay. Oddly enough, my YouTube link, well, my YouTube link still has like my old channel name in it, I think, as well. Down the cliff I go.
Focus on this location.
Yeah, it's one of the things that, like, even though I'm not like the best at swimming, I'm more afraid of what's in the water with me than the water itself.
We just pinged him. Target is hit. We're ready to fire. Drilled straight through.
Again, I feel like I'm not really afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of what could be in the dark. Like I said, I know what I'm capable of.
They spotted us.
Extra reason to be afraid of being in the dark.
Punch a hole in their armor. They're hit. Enemy got us in their sights. Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Is that a bot?
Drilled straight
Um,
through. The loader brought the farm. Can't reload it fast.
Huh. Simply outplayed whatever. They're like, no. That's fair. Or, you know, I can do the other option of just, you know, consuming whatever is in the void. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead there.
Ah, I'm die. Thank you, whoever.
To answer your question, June, tentacles. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh my, how lewd.
Oh, there's so much stuff I really want to share about it. There really is. I think I'll do it toward the end of the stream, though. If everyone wants to know. Well, I mean, I am an eldritch being. It's like, it kind of goes hand in hand. Or tentacle and tentacle. Yes.
It's over. Everyone fall back.
It's like I don't think I've actually like swapped categories this entire stream, by the way. I mean, to be fair, not all Eldritch things are scary. Exactly, Fluffy. Let me take care of that real quick. Oh yeah, no, there are absolutely some terrifying Eldritch deities and beings. Yeah, some Eldritch things are kind of adorable in their own way. I feel like a lot of the Eldritch beings that I've met have also been very nice. Like, Gravy is one. I think, like, let's see, who else is Eldritch? I think technically Scully is. To an extent. They're both pretty cool. Yanners is Eldritch. Yeah, I am an Eldritch. So that's a good question. Possibly. There's a lot of Eldritch VTubers. Honestly. Yeah. Just simply looking inside. I wanna, like, see if I can have somebody help me with, freshening up my origin thing a little bit. Like, fleshing it out, maybe. It's a Browning! Hello, Browning! How are you? Good to see you. I'm doing good. Okay, so there's a rock in this museum. Oh, never mind, it's just a hill. And thank you for the hydrate.
We've been detected.
I'm gonna hydrate while I watch this. Ah.
They found us.
Nothing wants to push around this. Oh, never mind. Something wanted to push around this corner.
We lost the track. We're sitting ducks.
That's unfortunate.
Track is good to go. Enemy got us in their sights.
I like how much faster the NM fires and it does more damage than me. I'm gonna be honest, the Centurion is really sad in this. And it kinda hurts me.
Penetration.
pretty sure that tank does like 300 damage. I also like how we've gotten off on talking about Eldritch Beings now. I enjoy that like so much. And my favorite tank is... it's probably still the E100 Browning. I haven't played my E100 in so long though. But big gun, very large tank, lots of armor. Also very square. Oh, it sticks out into my head because it's like the first one that I saw in this game that I was like, I want that. Oh. Well, I guess that one's dead.
Cannon loaded.
The fact that the 4005 is so fast in Cold War is just so terrifying. Okay, gun, thank you. I didn't want to hit the T-54.
Zero penetration. We've been detected.
Bum, bum, bum. Thank you for the posture check. I really appreciate it.
Great job, soldiers.
It's really like far and in between, June. It really is, honestly. Like some have lore, some don't have lore. It's like really, you've got a wide variety. I like that was the win. I did like 2 shots of damage. Like, I'll be honest, seeing some people's lore, it's kind of like inspires you to like flesh out your own sometimes. And of course, there's a lot of things that like inspire different aspects of it, and you want to like play around with it, see where you can take it. God, there's so much XP needed for those. Eh. Yeah, the SCP game is interesting. There's another one that I saw that came out not too long ago that actually has like proper like firearm safety. I was really amazed by it. Ba, 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 ba. Now time to play the Sturm Tiger P. I'm running out of the tanks that I'm actively working on. Yeah, there are a few SCP games. SCP definitely became like the fad game for a while. It's like, okay, this is blowing up. Time to make a game on it. Always interesting though. I love those. I love the little pop-up games.
Unser Auftrag ist es, das markierte Ziel zu erobern und zu halten.
Because you have like the mixed bag. Either it's gonna be really good and kind of fun, or it's gonna be one of those games that's like so ridiculous that it's funny. And I appreciate it. Am I top tier? Oh god, I'm top tier.
Achtung, Gegner gesichtet. Der Gegner zielt auf uns.
Please try me, Panther. Please do.
Der ist Geschichte.
Thank you for your contribution, Panther. Oh god.
Sie haben uns entdeckt. Geschütz geladen.
Poor Panther, I don't think deserved that. These tanks over here, however, do deserve this.
Der Gegner weiß, wo wir sind. Nicht gut. Der ging nicht durch.
I might load the HE here in a second if,
Der Gegner hat uns im Visier.
one shell from the fatherland.
Sie haben uns entdeckt. Wir haben einen Verbündeten verloren. Sie haben jetzt ein dickes Loch in ihrer Panzerung.
800 of itself. Bounce.
Die gegnerische Artillerie hat es auf uns abgesehen. Der Gegner brennt. Sie haben uns entdeckt. Unsere Kette ist kaputt. Wir können uns nicht bewegen.
Ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum.
Kette wieder oben. Los, los,
Hello,
los.
fatherland. How are you?
Einer weniger.
Thank you for your contribution.
Gemacht und nicht anders.
uh, this is why you shouldn't give me large guns. uh. Oh hey, I got a mark of excellence on it. Thank you for the hydrate. And the posture check. exactly, Beckett. The gremlin came out there. I'll let the gremlin pop out for a second. Good memories. Yeah. The way those work is like, it's like your damage standing, compared to the community in the tank. So I'm like in the top 65%. Ranked when it existed, Stoner. They still have yet to, like, reintroduce ranked. Ranked was fun just because it was, you could meme in it super hard. This game in 7v7 is amusing. Hi, machine. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see if I can keep the momentum going. Was it the T-54 that was spotting me? Oh god, that's a JP. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh god. I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. Yeah, the Sturm Tiger there, that's the biggest gun in the game. I was not prepared to see that there. It's a big gun. It's a really big gun. It's a really big gun. Just let me put the fucking bread in the toaster, goddammit. Like on PC, it's not bad, really. PC, it's about the same. Either one. Console, there is a bit of difference between like play styles. Oops. I want to show this. Find the Germans. Just for educational purposes, what I just got hit by. This is what I got hit by. It is a 38-centimeter cannon.
Extra thick!
Yeah. 380 millimeter cannon. Bear in mind, most modern tanks have 120. This is literally throwing vehicles at other tanks. Yeah, it's a big fucking gun. It's a really big fucking gun. Like, that's the thing, it's 1300 damage a shot with the AP, and it's 1700 with the HE. Thank you for the hydrate. It's a mortar. This is actually a mortar. Oh, well, really, this thing was designed to fire rockets. It's supposed to fire rockets. Rockets that bust bunkers. And anything else that is pointed at. Because, this is actually a Tiger 1 hull. So this is actually a Tiger. That they've just put a case on and a massive gun instead of a turret. You know, June, I could show you the picture of the Carl Gustav. Oh, Karl Garat. That's what it is. The Karl Garat. Get picture of it. I noticed that I've disappeared there for a second. Don't worry. Okay, there we go. Let me image. There's the Carl. Go. Yeah. It's literally just a cannon with tracks. If I remember correctly, I think it's one of the largest self-propelled guns. Anything larger than that, and it has to be mounted on a train car. It does not move very fast because it's super fucking heavy. And it had to have a separate vehicle just to load it. It's huge. And very heavy. There we go. But yeah. They did actually make those. I forget how many they actually made of those, but there's a few. Let me see, how much more do I need to... Okay, I need 71,000 to be done with this one. So I'll do this one, the Foch, and then a tier 10 game, and then I think it'll be about time to swap over something. Oh, people can fit in that cannon easily. You can crawl in that cannon pretty easily. It is massive. You can probably fit inside one of the shells. Yeah. They really did do that. And that's not even the biggest gun they made.
Wir haben Gegner im Gebiet. Mach sie fertig oder erobere ihre
That's the
Basis.
funny thing. That's actually relatively tame. Cause then you've got the rail mounted guns. The rail mounted guns are so big. Big enough to the point where after the war they basically dismantled them and melted them down because there was so much steel involved in them. Yeah, no, they really are stupidly big. Like, there is enough steel in one of the larger guns that they made to literally build half a city.
Wir haben unser Positionslager getroffen.
There's so much steel involved. I've also made terrible life choices.
Der Ladeschütze ist ausgefallen. Nachladen dauert länger.
Ow. Either way, I don't like that map, so that's fine. But yeah, no, they get really massive. One of the largest guns that they made, they actually used on, I think, Novgorod, if I remember correctly. I forget what the actual effective range on the largest gun was, but I think it might have been like 18 miles or something like that. Kind of absurd. At the time. It's a tier 10 game. But I'm gonna go do Foch things.
Les ennemis sont en approche. Détruisez-les, capturez leur base. En route.
Time to go be a Foch. Meow. That's what I love, the fact that there are actually Yu-Gi-Oh cards based off the rail cannons, and I love that so much. Please kill the Sheridan, that would be lovely.
Ils nous ont trouvés.
Hi Udes. You've made 4 life choices.
Celui-là n'a pas percé. On l'a pas loupé. Chenille réparée, en route.
We do in fact do a little flashing.
Rechargez.
Oh my god, I love those names. They fit so well for what those guns were. Go light tank, spot them.
Concentrez-vous sur cette zone.
Well, honestly, it is pretty wild. It's like, it is a fairly, like, niche part of history. I like that none of these tanks can do anything about this light tank that's just sitting here. Thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate it. I want that IS-7 to poke over that bridge so bad, but I know it's not going to.
On a été repéré. C'est que l'on peut la traversée de part en part. L'étage de l'ennemi a été détruit. Ça, c'est du super boulot.
And we win! They literally just sat there because they didn't want to lose health. Hey, top 3, I'll take it. Winning by cap is just so weird. That is in fact what happens, Aiko. I love the Foch. I can't wait till I get the next tank, the Foch 155. Ah, sweet. I can get the Paladin. Don't I already have the Paladin? Hold on. Let me see real quick. Don't I have the Paladin? I do have the Paladin. Oh shoot, I forgot I need to play the type. Let me play the type once. And then I'll play a tier 10. Crimson. uh, that's the fun thing with the Fosh is like, there's so many things you can do with that name. And now I'm playing the type. Is this assault? Why? Why does assault exist on this map? And why is it 3 spawn points? And they have the— what the fuck? Why do they have the hill? What is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? What are these spawns? What is this? What is this flag placement?
Enemy got us in their sights.
Have fun with that, are you? This is like such just a terribly laid out spawns. This like, I'm gonna be real with you. This seems really annoying to deal with. Depending on how things play out. I mean, I'll take that damage, though.
Focus attention here.
The fact that I can be unspotted in a Type 4 is kind of amusing. The stealthiest Japanese heavy tank. That's the size of a building.
Loaded. Fire away.
Well, I guess in this case it's like the size of a small city. Shoot again.
Attention here.
Shoot again. Engaged super stealth mode. If I could actually do damage to something outside of my view range, that would be cool. I don't think I can go down that. Faye! Hello, Faye! Hi! How are you?
Cannon loaded.
It's good to see you!
Focus on this location.
That's good. Ooh! Where'd you go watch? Ooh! Nice!
We lost an ally.
Oh! Nice! Yeah, Love and Thunder.
Enemy got us in their sights.
Oh? What is it, Faye?
Radio is hit.
Ow.
Can't outraise anyone outside this area.
to get heat slung to death. Ooh.
They spotted us! Load it up! Let her rip!
Uh-oh. Gotta turn around. There's a heavy tank that's behind me. It's gonna be a pain. Awesome, Faye. Love that.
We lost an ally!
There we go. I wanted to get at least one more good shot in. Nice. I should probably take some vitamins. That's fair. I probably should. Although I should probably get something for my iron. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I feel that way. Would probably be good to start. So now, tier 10 game. Before I swap over, let me play the really big gun. I'm gonna play the really big gun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true. Hello, Avery. That was actually a pretty quick loading time. Ow. Oh, thank you, Pickett.
The enemy's gonna try to capture this location. Defend this position at all costs.
This is assault, and I really don't like the amount of times that it pops up. Can I get a shot on that leopard? Yeah. Where is the shots? I don't know. Move over here. Everything has stopped being spotted. That's less than ideal. That's fair. I'm still kind of like having to wait where I'm at. What is going on over there?
They found us.
Oh, it's already dead, but I think it was worth it. 'Cause 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 happened.
The enemy knows our location.
I swear if that leopard is what spotted me.
We've lost a track. Track repaired. Drive on.
Hook up again, leopard. I dare you.
Focus on this area.
I really want to shoot that leopard so bad right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Ready to fire. We've been detected.
There you go, you can hold that shell for me. uh, just let the Foch hold that shell for me.
Load it up. Let her rip.
Oh, you know, sharing is caring.
We've been detected. Our fuel tank's been hit. Track hit. Enemies looking right at us. Ready to fire.
Oh, that was annoying. That was so annoying. That was so annoying. God damn it. The one time track seated.
Oh, I'm Guy. Thank you, Hueba.
Thank you, Crimson. So now, there we go. I'll switch back over to here for a second. It is what it is. Got a little bit of progress on that for today. Now, it's time to boot up the other thing I was... You're not super delayed, Crimson.
Extra thick!
Let me boot this up in the background while the music plays. Hope you're all having a good day, by the way. You know what? I'm actually gonna have to do this real quick. So while I'm booting this stuff up, I'm gonna go refill my drink. Because I have been extra hydrated today. That's good to hear, Beckett. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna refill my tea. have returned. See if I can get this booted up real quick. There we go. Now to see if I can get this working. Yeah. Glad that the music is working right. Okay, sweet. So, the second thing that I'm gonna do today, since it's a new update and all, let me really quickly pop back over here and see how this is working. Yeah, there we go.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever.
I just realized that I muted the desktop audio. Nice. There we go. Yeah. Today's update day. So, I'm gonna do these commissions and do some pulls. Because there's a certain samurai poet that I very much want.
Come on then, what is it? What mischief were you up to last night, hmm?
Leave it to me.
Nice, June. I'm gonna be going for Kazuha, because I really like him. So, I should also, like, probably preface this. I did, like, a standard 10 pull the other day, like, off-stream. And I got Skyward Pride, a Beto, and Official Con. So I'm really contemplating if I get lucky and get enough, I might just get the official that's in the shop right now, because there's gonna be a free one with the event. And I could have C6 fish. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, her new outfit looks fantastic. I like official. I'm also really kind of excited to use her a bit more often. It's like, honestly, her outfit kind of reminds me of like Erish in Fate. And I really like it. There we go. Should have hopefully swapped over to Genshin. It's been a little while since I've done some polls as well. Shrimpin' Impact, indeed. Thank you for the hydrate, Beckett. I'm really gonna need that in a few minutes, probably. It's like there are some characters on the banner that would be nice to have some cons for. I gotta escort this balloon. Okay, so before I do that... swap back to Elon.
Let's go get ourselves some answers. There is no escape!
Ah, there they are.
Emerge! Right here. Emerge! Quietly now. Rise.
There we go. Oh, there's one still alive. Oh god. Well. I realized way too late that the bubble was about to go. It certainly went.
Shine down.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll buff out.
Right now. I'm always watching. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Illusion shattered.
There we go.
Gotcha. Go. Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Oh yeah, no, the exertion sounds are weird. I have seen the Dendro Archon. I've also seen how many people are just genuinely upset that she's small.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Speed.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Quietly now. Game's up. It's over. There is no escape.
Opening box of a
This?
Death Ray Tricks.
Inazuma shines eternal. Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right now.
I'm not gonna question why it went after the, Yeah, like, honestly, I think her design is, like, a breath of fresh air, because, like,
Illusion shattered.
she's adorable. Also, like, Dendro looks super fun, since, like, it seems like it benefits everything, for the most part. But it super buffs anything that, like, scales off, like, elemental mastery, and I love that. It's gonna be interesting. I also like that in the demo they had Lisa. I like Lisa. I think that's what I'm gonna work on next, is probably like bringing Lisa up. I like her. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Sumeru looks gorgeous.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Right here. Right now. Quietly now.
Wheel of life. Orders given. Orders received.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. I'm always watching. Emerge. Busted.
Busted. She said it.
Shine down. Right here. Right now. Right here.
She said the thing.
Get dicey. Now you shall perish.
Thank you, Beckett. Love that. I still think that's like the best sound redeem I've added. It's so good. Oh yeah, upload your flesh drive to my brain frame, baby.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. I like how there is a chance that that clip will be played when someone shouts me out if they have that set up. So it's now like Russian roulette.
There is no escape. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Here comes the test.
Opening box of Adepti
The amount of damage just being done there is absurd.
Right here. Emerge.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Dude, love that. I just think it'd be funny. It's just like pop up into someone's stream, they shout you out, and that's like their first experience hearing you just say something like that. There's also the toast one, which the toast one is really fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, I will admit that the toast one's pretty fucking good.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well,
Just wanted to
thank
make
you for
toast.
completing today's commissions.
All right. Just let me put the fucking bread in the toaster, goddammit. Get that one. Take a look at. That's new. Neat. It's time. Alright, Squidge. Do appreciate you stopping by, and be safe. Time for pulls. I'm gonna use these 5 that I have. Thank you for the hydrate, Beckett. Okay. Thank you for the posture check. Oh my fucking god, did I get a 4-star immediately? What the fuck? I get Asia immediately? What the fuck? I did 1 pull! I did 1 pull! What the fuck? Okay, sure. You know? Now, can I get Kazuha immediately after? No. If I get Kazuha in these fucking, like, 5 freebies, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because I'm, like, not anywhere near pity. Like, genuinely, I will probably lose my shit. Last one! But the free... That scared me for a second. That really scared me for a second. Alright, now we can get them. Give me like... Let's start with 40. And yes, I'm gonna do them individually because it's funnier that way. It was really fucking funny that he popped up immediately. Oh yeah, that is right. It's a little more intense. I just haven't heard it in a while. Oh, there's another sacrificial sword. I don't know who I have that on, but that's not terrible. I'm getting a lot of materials for the weapons, at least. Also, I like that I'm not actually looking at my screen right now. I'm looking at OBS when I'm doing these. Fucking Hazio right away is kind of funny, though. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue right now. Something's coming. There's a lot of blue in a row right now. And I'm inching my way towards pity. Another 4-star. Hey, it's a Tomacon. I'll take the Tomacon. Toma's a great housekeeper. Like, the suspense is building here. Oh, got another 4-star. Hey, let's go. I'll take a Ningguang Con. You know, I think there is actually art of that June. So you got a Toma and a Ningguang constellation as well as Hazio. I'll take that. It's not bad so far. Yeah, if I get Kazuha, I will literally have every character that's got the rate up on the banner. That's all I need. Bring the samurai poet home. Or, you know, if you want to throw me a Noelle, I would take a Noelle as well. You know, I'll take the Favonius sword as well, because I think that might make it R5. You know? I'm not gonna complain about that. That works. It's making Chi-Chi stronger. getting pretty close to pity. We're getting pretty close to pity. And I'm nervous. The last 7 of these from the 40 that I just got. If I remember correctly, that will put me up to... Oh. That's not Kaza. Also, I know somebody that's gonna be really fucking mad at me right now. Somebody is gonna be really fucking mad at me right now. I'm gonna check this real quick before I do the rest of these. What's my gene at? It's C2 gene. Thank you for the hydrate. That's the second time I've done one of these and got a gene. It's not even on the banner. So we didn't get back-to-backs. Oh, another 4-star. Another Telma. Let's see, 3 Telma, I think. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take C3 Telma. One more and then it's back into the shop. So we've got we got a gene out of that somehow. Give me another. I'm gonna take another 40. Cause that should like guarantee it. Alright, here we go. Basically what I'm doing is if I get Kazuha, I stop. That's the breaks. Another 4-star. Another sacrificial sword. Okay. Alright. Can we get more constellations? Pretty much. I'm gonna keep going till I get the poet or I run out of Primos. That is essentially what's happening right now. Because this is the last banner I'm gonna be pulling on for a while. Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do. Is like after this banner, it's definitely saving for Dendro. I think. It's like going into this, I was like, if I pull Kazuha early, then I was gonna try for Yoimiya a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna get Kazuha and then wait, hold off for Dendro. Because the Dendro characters look fun. There's another Toma! Yeah, I'm doing one pulse. Go trying to get Kazuha. Drop a 10? Alright. Bet. I will take that. Fish will be very happy. Not terrible. One more Fate or one more 10 pull? Alright. Oh my god, am I gonna C6 Toma at this point? They really want me to have Toma. Holy shit, do they want me to have Toma? This has been a very filled, like, so far I'm like, I started out at like 39, I think, did 40, and that was another 40. Well, almost another 40. It gave me... Well, it gave me Jean in the first, like, 40. Yeah. I have C2 Jean now. For reasons. That was a really weird color change. This might actually be the first one that my luck has gone the opposite direction. Do another 20 so that I'm not like going through all of them just yet. Yeah, that is true. I don't know why I keep just going into the shop and getting them. Let's just do 10s. Oh, there's C1 Heijo. I mean, I'm not gonna turn down Heijo. Oh my god, am I actually gonna C6 Toma? Am I actually gonna get C6 Toma? Trying to get Kazuha? Is this gonna happen? Holy shit. What the fuck? I'm literally going to be able to get, like... I could actually have a C6 Toma, and potentially soon also have C6 Fischl. Because of this. That's genuinely going to be amusing. Watch it be another Toma. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, nope. It's another Ningguang. I'll take it. I will take that. Ningguang is beautiful. Huh. Okay. That's new. What does it do, though? That's... What does it do? Oh. Neat. The last 10 pull. Oh, thank you, PlayStation, for letting me know that was installed. Ooh, ooh. Let's go! There it is! There we go. The last 10 pull. Fucking... Let's go. Samurai Poet is home. Fucking goddamn! Do I have C6 Delma? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Alright. You gonna give me another Toma in here too? Just to solidify it? God damn. Oh. Oh god, that's funny. That's funny. I'm buying the Fischl, by the way. I'm doing that. Like, after the event, having C6 official will be really nice. Get C2 Gene. C2 Ninglong. Oh my god. Fucking literally got C6 Toma. There's Kazuha. Heijo. Got C1 Heijo. My god. Holy shit. Oh. Oh. Yeah, now I gotta see if I have all the stuff for Kazuha. Which I can't remember if I do or not. I definitely do not. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. I definitely needed it. Thank you for the posture check. Appreciate that. Whew. Here we go. So let's see. Yeah, definitely do not. Definitely do not, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I definitely have the coins, though. But... yeah. The one thing that I haven't bought, like, at all. I'll take it, though. C6 now. Oh. Yeah. It's been a while since he was like, first added, hasn't it? I still just like can't believe that got another gene. But I don't use gene. I don't. Like that's probably the funniest part about that. Oh, neat. I actually haven't been to the teapot in a while. Probably should at some point. Oh. Overall, I'd say it's been a very eventful day. Oh. So you know what it's time for?
The world remains constant over the
Pop
centuries.
back over here.
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
There we go. I'll pop back here for now. We'll talk for a little bit. So how's everyone doing? Really does. I can agree with that. Also, I should probably change my stream category for a second. Nice. Apple! Hello! Good to see you. Thank you, Faye. Beat me to it. Yeah, I hope y'all are doing well. Doing good. I just went on an emotional roller coaster thanks to a gacha game. Overall, doing good though. I need to actually remember and swap the category before I forget again for the third time. Oh god, the music's going hard. Faye is extremely fast at modding, and I respect it. It's a lot of love for Faye. Like, overall, I want to say, like, this was super eventful of a day, considering what all I've bounced between here and there. Smoothness. Yeah, it could be. That is possible. We get to talk for a little bit. Yeah, today's been like a little shorter for the most part. It's only been like 3 hours. But like Wednesdays are normally like my shorter days because I have to like pop off a little earlier normally. But I will say I'm very happy that I'm getting to talk a little bit this time before having to bounce. It's relaxing. So I'm not just rushing. That's good. That's good to hear, Aiko. And I want to say, like, I really do appreciate seeing all of you pop in. It really does mean a lot. Hey. Like, genuinely, I know I say it, it's become kind of my line that I'm just happy to be here. But like, I'm just genuinely happy to see you all popping in and having a good time. Like, some of you that were here like last night, no, I kind of got a little emotional. Talked about some real stuff. But yeah, like it's good to like be in this place where I'm comfortable like talking with you all about things. This little space. You really get to see me for being me. It means a lot. Oh, thank you, Nico. Apple, June, Beckett, thank you all. And a big thank you to Faye for being a massive help here. I actually talked about Faye a little bit last night as well. Yeah. I just said that, I just said last night that it's thanks to you I've actually had, like, a lot more confidence to talk to people. And that you've really been, like, giving me that kick I needed in the right direction. But yeah. That's something I appreciated a lot. What was the other thing? I like getting to know you all a little bit better. It's like, some of you've already gotten the chance to like talk to me off stream a little bit here and there. And I pop into some streams now and then when I get the chance to, because I like to hang out. And then I think me and Squidge also talked a little bit about, like, well, I talked about something that Squidge agreed with as well, but there's a lot of times where I sit around and I see people in a VC and I kind of want to hop in and like talk, but I'm too nervous to hop in and talk. Even though I want to. Still. Social anxiety a bitch. It really do be a bitch. And I kind of hate it. I also talked about that as one of the first things. Thank you, Faye. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, Beckett, because like my thing with like joining VCs is like if I don't recognize someone or if I'm not like too familiar with them, I get a little nervous. Yeah. Exactly, Apple. Exactly. I feel that. That's fair. Also, for those of you that are here, I think I can probably do that. Yeah. I tend to try to do that as well, though I'm really bad at, like, if I'm in a situation, I'm really bad at, like, leaving. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Also, I'm gonna do that because I haven't hit that thing in a bit. But yeah, normally, if things get a little like too loud, I tend to like step away for a little bit. Although I'm sure some of you have noticed that when I'm in VCs, sometimes I'm muted. It's like either I'm nervous or I'm like in between wanting to be social and like not wanting to be social. Like that weird limbo of like I want to be around people but I don't necessarily want to talk. That kind of feeling. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Check real quick to make sure it's not playing a certain song. No, okay. I gotta double check at this point in the playlist. Oh yeah. No, that's one thing that I can't like deal with. I can't deal with people like trying to talk over each other constantly. That gets a little too much. I can fully feel that, Apple. It's like it's something I try not to do. Which is why, like, if I'm ever in a VC and I talk and someone else starts talking at the same time I do, I usually just like stop and I want them to go ahead. Exactly, Apple. I know exactly what you do, Faye, and I love it. I appreciate you so much. I respect watching Faye go to work with that. Oh no, Apple. Faye has a really cool canonical weapon. Alright. I was like, I knew it was about to get to that point. I knew it was about to get to that point. I'm glad you're keeping track of it as well, Faye. Eee. I'm also getting back into like the moderating mindset. This is I think Flying Mario. Honestly, love this. It's like a really good lo-fi mix, honestly. Because I'll be honest, the stuff that I would normally listen to, I would get DMCA'd to hell so goddamn fast on here. And the other stuff that I listen to is probably not fitting for chill vibes. That's something else that at some point, I want to see, like, when Luis is free again, so we can continue where we left off with the music discussion. That's something I really enjoyed talking about as well. I think I mentioned last night that I want to, like, maybe start trying to do some more, like, conversation streams. There's a couple things that I have a lot of interest in talking about. Thank you for the hydrate. It's like, I have actually been trying to get my vocal range back, practicing again. Because I really do miss singing again. Thank you for the posture check. Even voice work. Something I consider doing at some point. So like there's that one, and then there's another one that I need to ask somebody about. That one, the second like conversation-based stream, I have as like a background thing. It's a work in progress. So I will tease it, but can't really give details at this point. I'm super excited though, because I think I know who to ask about it. I think it'd be really fun. Hey, thank you. I hope it will be. Cause like anyone that I reach out to either join me or to join them for something, I'm basically just doing it because I want an excuse to hang out. Honestly, that's the main reason that I reach out to people for streams. I literally just want to hang out. Because sometimes the way that schedules line up, the only way that I can hang out with some people is just to collab. So that genuinely, if you do a collab with me, that's basically what you can expect. We're just hanging out. It's gonna be live. That's the only thing. Collabing with me is basically just us shooting the shit together for like a few hours. Well, there may or may not be something in the background. And chat's kind of there. Like, chat is essentially the friend. Depending on what stream it is. We're going on a trip, chat. That's what a collab with me is. Me and a friend sitting here talking about stuff, and we're taking you on a journey. Where that journey goes, I don't know. But we're gonna have fun. Road trip to the void, exactly. Like, if I can get over some of my social anxiety, there's a few people that I've been conversing with here and there that I would love to have on. At the very least, just to talk about something. Just hang out. Chill. Create either cursed or beautiful ideas. Perhaps discuss, like, blurst ideas. I am like a cat of chaos. Exactly, blurst. There's the blurst. Because there's some people that I've been talking to a lot lately that have some really good ideas that I would absolutely love to talk about and expand upon. It is true, cats are elements of chaos. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Like, I also want to, like, mess around with some other ideas. because I'm really interested in trying some new things, which will only look, it's only going to increase once the desktop is acquired. Chaos boxed in. Thank you, Aiko. Like, I am thinking about some things. Really like trying to get everything put together. And I also want to do more of the cursed mashups thing that I was doing on Discord. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. I'm excited, okay? My mind is hard to keep on one track right now, because, like, I'm excited, one, for tomorrow, because, as you all know, tomorrow's Thursday. And you know what Thursday is? Thank you for the pasta check. Well, I guess for this week, it's both Thursday and Friday as well. Thursday is in fact FASO. And we're continuing Paper FASO. The 1000-Year Vor. The art that Red made, I don't think I will ever get that out of my head because it's just so adorable. And June, you know, it's pretty on brand for here. 1000 Years of Vor is pretty on brand. No, Aiko, I think I pronounced it correctly. I think it's fine. I also, like, think at some point I want to do, like, an educational thing. Not enough use, to be honest. Thank you, Aiko. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm excited for that, and then I'm also excited to watch some more stuff on YouTube with you all Sunday. The rest of this week's gonna be nice, fun, chill. I can't wait. I'm excited. Let me real quick do something. I don't know if we can do the cursed cooking utensils. I still gotta wait for YouTube's response. FASO girls use inside story with. You know what's the best part about, like, Sunday's VOD? Twitch is totally cool with it. It's fine.
My, how lewd!
YouTube is still, like, reviewing it, and I kind of find that funny. But it's gonna be fine. Thank you, Faye. You always got my back there, Faye. Appreciate that. Ah, love you, Faye. Thank you. Thank you for that. Beautiful. Let me actually see real quick. Welcome back, Squidge. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. I think the rest of this week is gonna be an absolute treat. And I hope you're all ready for that. I know I am. So you know what? I have an idea for today. So, what I think I'm gonna do today if I type it in correctly. It would absolutely help if I typed the thing in correctly, wouldn't it? It's dumb. You know what? Maybe I'll do that Sunday. Sunday I'll tell you all a little bit more about my lore. I think that'll be fun. So, oh my god, Aiko! Aiko! Lore stream the debut.
I'm honey.
Thank you for the bits, Aiko. Again, make sure you're taking care of yourself first. Appreciate it. Aiko is super kind. Like, honestly, I'm happy just to see you all here today. I really am. It means a lot. And I hope you all have had a lot of fun today. I have. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well. So what I think we're gonna do today, I'm gonna read someone that I haven't rated in a little bit. We're gonna raid Ghoulie. Ghoulie is super cool. Haven't gotten to raid her in a bit. Thank you for continuing the sub, Crimson. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for stopping by today. And yeah, always happy to see you. I hope to see you again next time. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by.